Hello everyone, I'm Vahita, Assistant Professor from MCA Department. I'm here to explain a few concepts of the subject MC 4102 Object Oriented Software Engineering. We are going to see about design principles. First, let us see what is software design. The software design is also a process to plan or convert the software requirements into a step that are needed to be carried out to develop a software system. So what are the steps we need to develop a software system is given as a design. So there are several principles that are used to organize and arrange the structural components of software design. Software designs in which these principles are applied affect the content and the working process of the software from the beginning. So this is the diagram which shows about the software design principles, which involves a review to minimize errors. Design is not coding and coding is not the design, and not to suffer from tunnel vision. Traceable to the analysis model, should not reinvent the wheel, minimize the intellectual distance, exhibit uniformity and integration, should accommodate change, should degrade the gently accessed for quality. So all these are the designs or principles. Let us see about the principles of software design one by one. The first one we are going to see is that it should not suffer from the tunnel vision, which means while designing the process it should not suffer from the tunnel vision, which means that should not only focus on completing or achieving the aim but no other effects also. Then second one we are going to see about traceable to analysis model. The design process should be traceable to the analysis model, which means it should satisfy all the requirements that software requires to develop a high quality product. The next one we are going to see is should not reinvent the wheel. The design process should not reinvent the wheel, which means it should not waste time or effort in creating the things that already exist. So due to this, the overall deployment will get increased. So no need to rework on what we have done already. Next one we are going to see is minimize the intellectual distance. The design process should reduce the gap between the real world problems and the software solutions for that problem, which means it should simply minimize the intellectual distance. The next one we are going to see is exhibit uniformity and integration. The design should display the uniformity, which means it should be uniform throughout the process without any change. The integration means it should mix or combine all parts of software, that is the subsystems, into one system. Next one we are going to see is accommodate change. The software should be designed in such a way that it accommodates the change, implying that the software should adjust to the change that is required to be done as per the user's need. Degrade gently. The software should be designed in such a way that it degrades gracefully, which means it should work properly even if an error occurs during the execution. The next one we are going to see is assessed or quality. The design should be assessed or evaluated for the quality, meaning that during the evaluation the quality of the design needs to be checked and focused on. The next one is to review to discover the errors. The design should be reviewed, which means the overall evaluation should be done to check whether it is correct or if any error is present and how it can be minimized. The next one we are going to see is design is not a coding and coding is not design. The design means describing the logic of the program to solve any problem, and coding is a type of language that is used for the implementation of the design. So both the things are different. Thank you.